Welcome to my channel. I'm Priya and I'm super thrilled you're joining me on my first ever YouTube video. I appreciate every one of you. Please like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified every time I have a video up. I'm going to be planning for the week of September 11th through the 17th, and I have pulled out a few of my PlanitDarbi stickers. This is the advantage of printables. This is the sunflower bliss. I printed them in a couple of sizes. So this is the advantage of it being a printable. You can change out the sizings and play around with it and have fun. And I also have some of the farmhouse elements from the last release and Farah's Purrfect pages from Let's Plan with Sarah, and a few of the functional words and boxes. All when I was up on the PR team for Darbi, I have quite a bit from that time, so I just pulled out a few. The ladybugs, these are super cute. And again, the light denim patches and the true colors Flora in blue. So let's get started. I'll go ahead and start with a barn on the side. And the windmill close to it. And I'm pulling in some washi. The washi is from Goat Girl Goodies. I'm just taking the washi cutter and I'll just have it on the other side as well, just until here, so that it pretends as if it's going onto the other side of the barn. So there we have it. So I'm laying it fully down, and now I'll get started with the bottom. So the sunflowers and the true colors, I'm just mixing them in no particular order. I'm just mixing them and trying to see, maybe I should just white behind this so that it's a nice clean look. And yeah, some more of the I'm just having a couple of layers going on here. And yeah, the ladybug, I can just stick one in between, not fully down yet. And I'm just having a couple more of the sunflowers down. And yeah, maybe something smaller. A few more. I'm just lining up the bottom here. There are enough smaller sunflowers in the sheet that I can use to fill some of these spaces. And yeah, it can go off the page, doesn't matter. I'll try and bring in some more blue here. And in comes our ladybug now. Let me try and bring in some more blue. And I really like to save the scraps so that we can make the small spaces look fuller rather. So there I think we're pretty much done with the bottom for now. We'll come back to it if needed. So moving on to the next side, I thought I would make a picnic blanket with this red washi tape. This is from Daisy Gray Pretties, and this is from Live Love Posh. So I thought I would make a picnic blanket. So here is the blanket, picnic blanket rather, I made. It's not the perfect picnic blanket, but I think this will do. So this goes behind all the flowers. So let me just get started on the flowers. So I wanted to make it look as if the picnic blanket is behind this row of wildflowers, sunflowers, and all the sunflowers and these true flora blue flowers. And the cats are gonna come in, so I'll just make the bottom row a bit more full. So I'm just using from this sheet I had printed, and I'm just pulling in the sunflowers because I wanted the smaller ones. And again, it's I'm making sure that the flowers are more on the page and the leaves can actually fall off, and I can always trim it. And I will have a few more to fill here. I'll bring in some blue as well. And I have this true flora in clear blue as well, in clear rather. So I'm just taking it off. So I'm continuing to fill in the bottom spaces, and more of the blue flowers coming in. This is the true colors blue. I still have a couple left, and I have it in clear as well, which I'm also pulling in from. The ladybug comes in, and I'll just trim the bottom and the edges. Whatever is falling off the page, I can just trim it. So I just trimmed off whatever was falling off the page, and now I can pull in from the Farah's Purrfect pages from Let's Plan with Sarah. I'm just pulling in just one sticker from here. And the kitty cat is actually sitting on the picnic blanket on top of the books. So that's where he goes. So here is what we have so far. This is one side, and I forgot to mention that this tree is actually from Katelyn plants. And this was part of the fall whimsy sheet from Katelyn's last release. And on this side we have the kitty cat amongst the flowers on the picnic blanket on the books. So now I thought I will bring in some paw prints just to trace the steps to the picnic blanket. Yep. So I had to take a break and come back. So I replaced the picnic blanket which I had put on earlier because the colors didn't quite go with the barn I have on the other side. So I like to balance the colors as much as I can. So I had to switch it out for another washi. I used this washi. This was also from Daisy Gray. I'll link everything I'm using here. So the kitty goes on top of the blanket. And I had lifted these flowers so that the blanket can go behind those. I'm just laying everything flat, and I think that looks more balanced. Let's see. We'll keep going and figure out the rest later. I thought I would have like a pathway, winding pathway to the barn, so that the picnic blanket would look as if it's right next to a walkway and all the way leading up to the barn. So I had used blackout paper earlier in one of my spreads. I'll put a picture up here. So I had used a blackout paper earlier, so I would like to bring in some of the, yeah, I just roughly traced out I'm not sure you can see it, but I did draw a pathway. It's not the perfect one because you're talking about country roads, not fully concreted or anything, so it has a country feel to it. And so I have it traced out here. I would like to cut it out so that it looks like a proper pathway. Here I have my cutting mat so that I don't damage my pages. I just cut out the blackout paper using this ceramic knife. I really love this. It's not, I've not been using this for a long time, but I'm in love with this one. It's a perfect tool you need. So I'm just laying it down. I thought I would I have a couple of inches extra here to see how it lays down. It could go behind here, or it could go behind here. And yeah, this is what I had thought of doing. Yeah, we'll just have it here and then trim the excess. So here I have the walkway or the country road all glued down. I just glued it down with the Tombow mono adhesive, and I just trimmed it around here with my ceramic knife, and there you have country road. For the functional side, I'm going with black shapes and summer boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans. So here I have switched out all the hexagons for circles, so that I think I like that better. And I will go with some quotes now, I think. So I have this sheet here, which does have a couple of quotes. And I also wanted to bring in another small sticker shop. This is Plandreamlive, and the sheet is called Quiet Life. I love to add one or two elements from this sheet so that it can be all pulled together. So I think I'll just bring in this girl here, right here. Yeah, I'll come back to that later. And we'll just pour the... So coming back to... We'll just get a couple of quotes. This could go here. Humans think they're in charge, and that's so cute. I could actually put in a small kitty right next to that. I might do that, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I'll just put it here. No, it should go here. And I think I'll bring in some smaller kitties. So I needed another kitty for the side. So I have this book from Recollections, and it has a bunch of kitties and dogs and all sorts of cute pets you can imagine. Lots of fun stuff in here. So I'm just pulling in a kitty cat from this page, and I'm just lifting this coat, and he can pretend to be climbing this windmill. So he can be quite mischievous. So that, I think, is enough for balancing some of that. And yeah, I think the coats will do for now. And now I'm going back to more functional space. And I really like it when I have lines on every day. So I'm taking one of these stencils from the Happy Planner. This has the lines on it. I'm sure you're aware of this. So I'll just put it on this. The glare is really bad. So once we have it laid down, I'm just going to have lines across on the top and over on this side, doing around these elements I have on here. So I'll be right back. So I just use my Sharpie S gel in 0.7 to draw the lines on both the sides. So now I need to decorate the left margin. I also brought in two elements, this girl and this bike with some books on it from Quiet Life, from Plandreamlive. Just a couple is enough to bring in the elements and the aesthetics of it. I'm also bringing in this washi tape on the top to do some decoration, or to bring in all the colors from the bottom up to the top. And now that the decoration is done, I can add in the days of the week in Darbi's lettering. So this is a classic bouncy days, and I believe it is available to shop as a printable. So I will link everything I'm using here, and I do not have an affiliate link. I have an affiliate link only for the PlanitDarbi products. So I will link everything, and the link should take you directly to the store. So I will add the days of the week here. So I'm taking in this quote from Home is Where the Barn Is from Shamiza's Fall at the Farm, and that I'm putting it right here. Yeah, thankfully it's not crooked. And I will bring in one more of that box for my priorities for the week. And yeah, I'm trying to see what color I should pick. I will go for probably a blue one. Yeah. So back to the summer boxes, and I will go with this here for my priorities, and I think I'm done. I don't say it was a quick, easy one, but I just wanted to incorporate all of these. So I'll probably have a couple of bullet points on the side to mark the priorities. I'm bringing in bullet points from this DIY booklet that I made for trackers and bullet points. I went with these ones. I believe these were from the Stargazer sticker book or something. So it looks like I'm adding some more sunflowers into the scene. I just trimmed the stem here, and this is going right beside this barn, along with another sunflower which is slightly taller. I will just trim off the edge here, the very tip of the stem. I want it right on this line here. Could be just a couple of extra sunflowers right there. And on this side, excuse me, I will just have this one popping out of this one, this cluster here. I'll actually just trim the very tip here, and just like so. And I have another flower which I just cut in half. That is going now. I'll take another one of these, and I'll just trim out the stem right here. We'll have one last flower which I'm just trimming in half, and it goes on the top here, just with that extra pop of color next to the yellow. So that is where we are, and I think that's good. Let's put it on our discs now.